Queencitygaming and more fans, welcome back, folks. So today, guys, we are diving back into Legions Imperialis with the Astries Land Raider Proteus. So I know this was a pretty popular kit, not as popular as the Spartans, but still a pretty good little kit. That price is probably out of date, but let's check it out. So away goes the plastic wrap. And to the back of the box we go. So you're going to get 6 Land Raider Proteuses as well as a transfer sheet in here. Now remember, these are generic and can be painted in whatever Legion character colors you have. Now this is more like the Proteus version, so it's no like frontal assault ramp with the extra weapons. It's just las cannon sponsons on these. Now, rule-wise, these guys seem pretty interesting. So they are transport. They can transport Terminators, which is great. But they're not as tanky as you would think a Land Raider would be. They're only 1 wound, which I kind of don't really like. But overall, not a bad kit. Alright, so we've got our, kind of like our generic key transfer sheet. Where are they at, my boys? Word bears, right there. And then you're going to get 2 frames of the same, or 2 sprues of the same frame, basically. So these are the same on both. They each make 3 Land Raiders. So build-wise, these guys aren't bad. The one thing I do hate about these kits are the sponsons. For some reason with Legions Imperialis models, doesn't matter if it's Marines or the Solar, I hate putting the turrets together for some reason on these kits. I don't know why. Turrets, awful. You get 3 Land Raiders on this sprue, so really nice detail in here, especially on these side panels, because this is where you're going to see them the most. Nice solid pieces, easy to put together. The exhaust aren't individualized like the Rhinos, which is really nice. And then a ton of different options. I've seen people like converting these to where they're putting like the little banner bearer dude outside of Kratos and stuff. So super cool little kit. Now, my only thing is, I feel like you're definitely going to need more than 1 box of these. You're probably going to need 2, especially if you're doing like a really big Terminator heavy list. And these guys can be really good anti-tank, considering they have 2 of the double las cannon sponsons, which is kind of nice. Now, transport capacity-wise, they're nowhere near what their brother, the Spartan, is. But, oh, I feel like these guys definitely have a place within most army lists. And it's a good kit to just kind of like have around, and you can paint them like really cool and all different types of stuff. So let's get these models built. Wait, I don't have to build those because I took my own advice and bought 2 sets. So we have all the built Land Raiders here. Now they're pretty neat. I like them. They go together super easy. I didn't have a hard time at all building these. The only thing I don't like is that the mold lines are usually like right in the middle of these tracks, so having to clean all of these tracks is absolutely miserable. And you can even see, like, I did a decent job, but not a perfect job. Probably in this next box, I'm going to make like a little dude coming out of one of these. You can give them spawns and weapons too, but I wanted to kind of keep these guys cheap, especially if I wanted to build like a more exploratory force out of these guys, where I'm going to put basically like just regular infantry in here. They are only 1 wound as well, so I wanted to kind of keep them cheap too. But overall, a really easy kit to build with a ton of different like hatch options, but not a lot of options outside of that. There's no like other little pintle weapons. There's no alternate sponsons. They just kind of are what they are. I'm really surprised these were not a dual kit, to where you can make them as the regular Land Raiders with like the assault doors on the front and then the weapon sponsons in here. I know the 30k regular Land Raider kit is a dual kit, and you can make both out of the same like sides and stuff. Because really the only difference is like the front hatch. I feel like they could have included like 1 more frame in here and been able to do both. But, you know, I'm not Games Workshop. I don't look at their profit margins. It's kind of, you know, not my circus, not my monkey type deal. But overall, solid kit. Definitely if you're in Legions Imperialis and looking for something to add to your Space Marines, these are really solid options. But if it's between buying these or buying a box of Xiphons, definitely buy the Xiphons. But these guys are a solid list entry and something to really watch for in the future. I definitely want to get mine painted up so I can use them. I also got these in a box of Spartans at the same time. So going to have a lot of transport options within my army, especially once all of my Storm Eagles get in. But guys, thank you so much for joining me here on the channel. If you like our coverage of Legions Imperialis, make sure you comment down below. Let us know what you want to see in the future, and stay tuned because we're probably going to do some painting videos, maybe some battle reports in the future. Who knows what that will bring. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Queen City Minis and more. Signing out, folks.